Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, EDT. I'm Steven, and I have a nice treat for you today. I found a treasure, a vintage fragrance from an American designer that I'm sure all of you have heard from, CK, or Calvin Klein. So in this video, I'm going to show you a treasure find that I just did. I just found this week, and actually, this is my second attempt to make this video. The first attempt, I actually opened up the box and I was making the video. I got like halfway through and my phone ran out of storage space and it just killed it. So I'm just going to redo it right now and show you this treasure that I found from CK. So episode 7 EDT, CK Obsession for Men. Let's check it out. So this is the latest classic fragrance that I'm adding to my collection. Just want to show you what I found. And it is this bad boy right here, Calvin Klein Obsession for Men. CK Calvin Klein, one of the more famous American designers. And everybody knows the name CK. Calvin Klein came into prominence in the 80s. And do you remember a certain very popular 80s movie that mentioned Calvin Klein? Can you name that movie? If you said Back to the Future, then you would be correct. If you remember in Back to the Future, Marty McFly, his mom, when he goes back in the past, his teenage mom, she cleans his underwear and gives him his underwear back and says, says, your name must be Calvin Klein because it's printed on your underwear. That's the first time I ever heard of Calvin Klein. And then later on, when I was in middle school and high school, I remember the Calvin Klein ads for, I don't think it was for Obsession, I think it was for Eternity, the early 90s, with all the statuesque models that had like perfect bodies. And I remember Kate Moss, the supermodel, she doesn't have a perfect body at all. She's like waif thin, but she was a popular Calvin Klein model. But this was a big deal when it came out, Obsession for Men. There's an Obsession for Women, I think that came out first. But Obsession for Men, this one is from 1986. 1986 if I'm not mistaken, maybe 88, or maybe it is from 88. Forgot to check the exact date it came out, 86 or 88. And I believe that this is possibly from the first year. This might be a first year. It's almost definitely an 80s version of it, and I'll show you why. Number one, this one has the sprayer built in to this cap. The cap looks kind of reddish, kind of like an old pencil eraser. You know, it's pink and then it turns red. Actually, I'm looking at it now. In person, this thing is actually brown. The newer ones, this cap comes off and there's a gold sprayer underneath this. So that's the first thing that's really cool about this. The other thing is the size of this thing. This is huge. This is a 125 milliliter bottle. And as you can see, it's almost full. This thing is like 96, 97, I don't know, 95% full up to here. I don't think there's a 7 ml missing from this, maybe 5 ml. So let's say 95% full. And what else about this? It's fairly clean. Look at the back of it. And here is the top. Let's get this close to the camera. It won't focus. There we go. What does it smell like? Well, it smells like the color. You know, this is a ambery gold colored juice, and this actually has a slightly spicy scent to it. It's best for cold weather, and when I was reading the reviews, guys just love this one in the winter time. One guy says he likes to wear it around Christmas time at home with his family. Yeah, it's a summertime, but I don't care. I just saw this online, and I actually did some research before I bought this. I only wanted to buy this if it was something special. So when I looked online, I saw that most of them don't have this built-in sprayer, number one. And then I looked at the bottom. The bottom this was pictured in the ad. Let me see if I can get this focused for you. All right. Well, the batch code on this says M302, and I looked it up on one of the sites and nothing came up. So I can't tell you from the batch code, but the sticker on this says Obsession for Men, has all the details, and it doesn't have that circle that is called a green dot. It doesn't have the thing that looks like a yin-yang. And that started in 1991. So that's one clue that this is before 1991. So before 1991, built-in sprayer the way it originally was, this very well might be the first bottle. And I don't have a new one to compare the scent to. A new one, a modern one compared to a vintage one. So I can't tell you. All I can tell you is that this one smells great. It smells beautiful. Very happy I picked it up. What did I pay for this one? Well, can you guess? Take a guess what you think I paid for this. This one I paid somewhere around 25 bucks, just under $25 for this. So I looked on eBay and these were selling for over 100 bucks. Some were 150 bucks. So I jumped on this because it's a steal. And this was sitting online for sale for a while, at least a week. Nobody bought this, and I'm wondering why. Maybe they just didn't know what it was, or as I mentioned in previous videos, they weren't interested in buying something that could be old or dated or doesn't smell right. Smells right to me. It smells great, and just I'm glad I found this classic men's fragrance. Obsession for Men, another treasure that I uncovered. Sorry about the quality of the video, that it's not zooming in. Let me give myself how about a test spray here, so I can think about the scent as I'm talking about it. Oh, really nice. There's something smoky about it. It's not really, it's not real smoke or tobacco, but there's something rich about this that's really cool. It's still for sale today, and the newer versions, it doesn't smell as rich as the original ones, and that's what the reviews are saying. I have another one, but it's a mini, and I believe it's a vintage formula. The cap is the same color, and the cap just pulls off, and it's like a 15 ml mini. I was looking for it, but it's packed away. I already packed that up for future, to unbox that years into the future. So don't have a modern one to compare it to, and I'm not going to go to the Calvin Klein store looking for it to spray a tester. So that's it. I just have this one, and I'm really glad that I acquired this. What else did I want to tell you about this? That's basically it. I can't tell you exactly what year it is, but I'm pretty sure. I'm like 95% sure it's from the 80s. Could be a 1990, but this could very well be the first year it was released. It doesn't have a Japanese sticker on it, which is another interesting thing. That might be another clue. If the Japanese stickers that they put on these colognes, if that started in the 90s, then this is definitely, if it was bought in Japan, that's definitely something that would show it's from the 80s. Or it was bought overseas when someone was traveling to America on vacation or traveling wherever and bought it at the duty-free and brought it back. Barely used it, sprayed it about 20-25 times, and that was it. And now it is in my possession. So here's the latest treasure on EDT. Thanks for watching. If you like this stuff, give me a thumbs up. Please click the icon and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment if you'd like. Tell me what you'd like to see. If I can find it, I'll show it. And I have another unboxing I'm about to do, so I'm going to make a separate video for the next one. Episode 8 is coming up. So thanks for coming back, and I'll see you in the next video.